And so the way that I learned this in law school, the example that my professor gave me was that a man walks into his home and sees his wife having sex with another man. And in that moment, he has his gun on his hip, takes out the gun and shoots this man. It is this emotional, extreme response that he could not, could not control his emotions. He was so angry, crime committed in the heat of passion. And the important thing to note is that my professor made a clear distinction on timing. So for example, if he had to go downstairs to his car to retrieve his gun out of his trunk, right? That means he had time to cool off. There's a cool off period. At that point, the defense can no longer be asserted because he had time to cool off and possibly think and stop himself. But if he had the gun on him and immediately whipped it out and shot him, then it's more likely that the timing aligned in a way that he didn't have time to cool off and think logically and stop himself. So this is a crime committed in the heat of passion. And I'm really wondering if his attorney is going to assert this as his defense in criminal court, because he has been charged criminally with murder. And because he's a Black man, I truthfully believe that they're going to try to make an example out of Mr. Rodney Hinton. And I believe that they're likely going to give him the death penalty, because I don't know if you all seen the video footage from his bond hearing when a slew of officers lined up and he's walking by head held high, walking by all these officers. And his attorney argues in his bond hearing that he should essentially be treated as any other individual who has some type of mental illness, because his attorney says that he was not in his right state of mind when he committed this act. And, truthfully, is that true or not? It's possible, because he had just watched the video footage and was so angry, so completely irate